Good Sunday morning. It's not too bad out right now, actually. So Lucy and I are walking. Almost forgot I need to do an intro. Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn, and I'm on a journey to get out of my student loan debt and lose some weight along the way. If any of that interests you, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below and join me on this journey. Today is weigh-in Wednesday, so today is all about losing the weight along the way. So stay tuned to see if I lost or gained weight this week. I'm gonna be honest here, this is not the best week, but it also wasn't the worst week. So I don't know what all I have as far as clips are concerned, but I'm gonna go through the week vlog style, and then I will see you back here in a minute after I go over my exercise for this week. Good Tuesday morning. I am up and Lucy and I are going on a walk. Last night I went to bed earlier than normal, which is good. I was asleep by midnight. I know I was like in bed like at 11 something. I was playing on my phone, and I know that I shouldn't, but I was. But I know that I was asleep by midnight, so that is kind of my goal for the week. However, instead of sleeping in till 7 or 8 and getting plenty of sleep, I woke up at like 6:30, so woke up extra early, which is good because it's actually really nice out right now. It's a little bit humid, but like the temperature is pretty nice. So Lucy and I are going for a walk. I have this chest congestion thing going on that I think I got from my dad because he was sick for like a week or 2 weeks there for a while, and so I think I got that from him. So I don't think I want to run because I think like chest things is something that you don't want to run. But to be honest, ever since Sunday morning, I have just been like, I don't feel like running. I just don't feel like running. And I have decided that I would rather walk and get some kind of exercise in than to not do anything because I'm putting off running. But with the thing, whatever's going on in my chest, then maybe it's best that I'm not running anyway. I am glad that I woke up early though, because it's supposed to start raining today and not stop raining for like 2 whole days. So I am glad that we're getting out early this morning. I will check in with you later. It is pushing 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock, and I can't sleep. I had tea at dinner. I shouldn't have had caffeine. This is not the most flattering of my videos, and I can't see anything because I don't have my glasses on. Here is my exercise for this week. On Sunday I had a rest day. On Monday, 71 minutes outside, 2.55 miles. I also did a little bit of weights on this day, so I put a W down here. On Tuesday, I went 75 minutes outside, 3.05 miles. I did weights on this day. I had another rest day on Wednesday. That was also my mom's birthday, so it was a purposeful rest day. On Thursday, I went 35 minutes on the treadmill, 1.39 miles. On Friday, I had an unintentional rest day, so I put a line out. And then on Saturday, I also had an unintentional rest day. But on Saturday, I actually did a lot of cleaning and laundry, going up and down the stairs. And so I did stuff, but it's nothing that counts for the calendar. We are back to Sunday, and the next thing I'm going to do is go over my food and water and sleep for this week. And I'm going to show you everything that was tracked in my Fitbit app. Here is my water from this previous week. I did my best day on Tuesday, and the rest of the week I did okay. My main goal really is about 32 ounces, I think, a week, just because I'm still getting used to getting all my water in, and I think I achieved that like all week long. So I think I need to up my bare minimum water to maybe like 40 ounces a day. For my sleep, I did not do so well. I only met my goal twice all last week, and one of those days was because I took a nap during the day, so it upped the amount of sleep counted for that night. And I'm not a nap person, and I needed a nap, so that tells you that I did not get near enough sleep last week. And then it doesn't show you, but even going into Sunday, which is my weigh-in day, I had very little sleep as well. I need to really work on sleep. And then for my calories, I actually did really, really well. I think going over calories, there's only one day that I went over my calories out, but going over my allotted calories like twice last week, actually not too bad. And yes, Saturday, I kept my calories very, very low, and I have no idea how I did it. I just ate light, but I wasn't hungry most of the day, so I was very surprised. So water and food was pretty good. Exercise, I did not exercise as much as I would have wanted to. I just kind of like woke up last week at the beginning of the week. I'm like, I don't want to run, and every single day I don't want to run. I still want to be a runner, so I still want to do that. Just like every day I was like, I don't want to run. And I think the heat has a big part in that, and then of course like trying to figure out what to do with Lucy. I think maybe taking her for a walk first is probably the best thing to do, but I like to take her on a long walk, and then I'm tired and it's hotter out because it's later because I took her first, so it's just a big thing. The heat alone has a lot to do with me not even wanting to take her for a walk because it's just been so hot. I was also having like severe knee pain on a Saturday morning. Now it started Friday night with our girls' night, and I think maybe I sat in the booth at the restaurant for too long, because when I got up and we were trying to walk out to the parking lot, like I couldn't walk. Like it was really, really painful. Anytime my leg was outstretched, like if it was bent, I could walk on it, but if my knee was not bent, then I couldn't walk on it. And when I woke up Saturday morning, I was still having the same issue, but by the afternoon it did feel a lot better. So before I get into my weight loss or weight gain for this week, I want to talk about things I'd like to improve on next week. Now, here's the kicker. I am actually leaving. My mom and dad and I are leaving very, very early Monday morning, like tomorrow morning, for Florida. And we will be there for 4 days. My dad and his brother are gonna take care of some things for my grandfather who died a couple of years ago. And my mom and I are just kind of going just to go and visit with Barbara, my grandfather's wife. She is basically like a grandmother for me, so we're going to visit her, just spend some time with her while my dad and my uncle take care of some business, but then also visit as well. If I had to guess, and I'm sure that it would be a pretty good guess, food will be pretty decent. Barbara eats very healthy, and like there's not really like a whole lot of poor choices. So unless we eat out and I get something that I shouldn't, but then that's my choice rather than, oh, I didn't really have any choices here at home, which is kind of the case sometimes. So I'm gonna guess that food will be pretty good, but I will track everything that I possibly can, but I might not always have access to labels. So I'm just gonna track the best that I can. Sleep will probably also be pretty good because I'll probably go to bed like when all the old people go to bed. I mean, that's not guaranteed either. And so we'll just see what happens. I will do my best with water as well and track it to the best of my ability. The problem with water while I am in Florida is like I can't have a cup of water with me at all times like I can at home because it has to stay in the kitchen. So that'll be a bit different. And exercise, I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go either because it's hotter and more humid in Florida. I'm not sure about walking or running, but I will do what I can. There is a pool. I can like swim laps in a pool, so I'm not sure how the Fitbit tracks that. I know that the Versa tracks it, but I don't know how it tracks it. So I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see. So exercise might not be the best next week, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the weigh-in. Last week I weighed 234.3 and this week I weighed 236.8. That is a 2.5 pound gain. I am not happy about this. However, I know that that's not a true gain because I went to bed extremely late last night, got up early, and then the night before that I didn't have enough rest either. Between the last 2 days, I've probably gotten like one full night of sleep. So not only did I go to bed really late, I've gotten very little sleep the last couple nights, but last night before I went to bed, I ate some very salty tortilla chips And so I've got that salt in my system. I'm also stressing out a little bit about leaving and going to Florida, getting everything done, trying to make sure that I have videos done on YouTube, laundry gets done, and you know, I straighten up like the house and especially my room, and just like getting everything in order to go. And so stress. And then of course, you know, I didn't exercise as much as I should have this last week and all of that. So that all feeds into it. So now that I have talked all about me, I'd love to know about you. How did your week go? And what do you expect from this upcoming week? So leave me a comment down below and let me know. And also leave me a comment for, you know, traveling tips and like eating well and exercising while on vacation at family's house. So we're not just staying at a hotel, we're actually staying, you know, with family. So could use some advice on that. So any tips you have, leave them down below, please. Also, don't forget to like this video and share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. There's another plane. Very loud. Can't even see it. Like, really? It doesn't even exist. The limit does not exist. Oh my gosh, where's the plane? Okay, I think it's going away.